compare. Lessons are easily done once you had a taste of perfection, like an apple hanging from a tree. I picked the ripest one, I still got the seed. You said move on, where do I go? I guess second best is all I will know. 'Cause whenever I can, I am thinking of you, thinking of you. What you would do if you was spending the night. Oh, I wish that I was looking into your You're like an Indian summer in the middle.
Something different today. Katy Perry, Thinking of You. There are two distinct guitar parts. We're going to look at both of them. We're in standard tuning, key of E major. Let's take a look. Right, if you look at live performances of Katy when she's doing this with an acoustic guitar, you see the main guitar part that she's got going there. It's based around an E5 on the 7th fret A string. Worth noting, actually, obviously this isn't an acoustic guitar, but I've got a Kemper profile with an acoustic simulator. Sounds something kind of like this. Sounds kind of interesting. Anyway, so that first chord shape there, again, an E power chord, but you leave the B and E strings open. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be moving your bass note around there. So you're going to be doing a 1, 5, 6, 4 in terms of a chord progression. So it's an E, B, C sharp minor, and then an A. But you leave your third and fourth fingers always in the same place. So watch, I'll move the bass note around. Okay, and that strumming pattern's interesting. It's sort of a down, and then on beat 2, you do a down up, okay? Okay, like that. And the bass note, 7th fret A string, 7th fret E string. And that one you need to mute the A string with the bottom of your first finger. Move your second finger up to the C sharp. And then we're doing the open A string. To do that, I bring my thumb over to mute the bottom E. Okay, that's the first part, that's the intro and, the first part of the verse. When Katy goes to that pre-chorus, so moving the same shape down, we're going to be doing a B, C sharp, and then to an A, sus2, something all on the A string, something like this. So we're just 2nd fret power chord again, those highest 2 strings are open. Move it up to C sharp. And then open A. Next time round, now there's 2 ways. There's the way I hear it on the original, which is this. Okay, kind of tricky chords there. So I've come up the B to the C sharp, to these chords. Now the tricky, I put some chord diagrams up. They are kind of tricky, but that's kind of what I hear. The alternate to that is you can just go to A sus2 and then hit an A minor. Hit the A sus2 and then bring an A minor in. I think that's what Katy does. Actually, Katy does something different live. In the second guitar part, I'll show you now anyway. Power chord up on the 12th fret to 11 and then an A minor. And then we're into the chorus. Before I look at the chorus, let's look at the second guitar part there, which you can definitely hear, and I haven't seen anyone sort of cover that, so let's look at that. Okay, so for this one, I've got a capo on the 7th fret there, and that allows us to get some of those high guitar parts that you can hear on the right channel. So I'll play it first and then I'll describe it. Okay, so you can definitely hear that on the right channel. To me, that's what I really like about the guitar parts on that first verse there, because it's the same melody across the 4 different chords there. It's quite an interesting thing. Okay, so the first one there, I'm going to hit I'm going to talk about it as if you're in the first position. No capo there. So this is 1st fret if I say that. So open A string, and then you're going to hit 2nd fret, 1st fret, and hammer on that 1st to the 2nd fret. Then hit the B and E strings open. Then you hit the bottom string open and play the same thing on top. Then bring your 2nd finger onto that 2nd fret there, and it's only playing that one hammer-on part. Then the open D string, same part on top. Okay, so it sounds like this. Okay, when it goes up to that pre-chorus part, we're playing what looks like an E major chord, and then what looks like an F sharp minor 11. I'll put chord shapes on screen, and then that D-ish chord shape there. Then we're going to bring in the power chord, 12th fret, 11th fret, before going to an A minor there. So it sounds something like this. And then we're into the chorus. Let's look at the chorus. All right, so the chorus, I grabbed a telly. It sounds kind of like they've got that voxy bridge pickup telly going. So that's what I used. Chord-wise, we're doing a E major, F sharp minor 11. Again, look at the chord shapes. A sus2 to a B5. I can hear a little tiny sort of riff coming from the B5 back to the E. So it goes something like this. That A minor going back. If you don't like that A minor, you can just do. And then coming out of it, there's one extra tiny piece they do sort of just after that first chorus. Okay, so that one different piece there, instead of doing this, I'll just drop the first finger down to a D sharp on that 2nd chord. And then they're back into 2nd verse. Katy Perry, thinking of you. Good luck. See you next time.